Okay, hello, this is Crimson Storm Surge, and the Power Rangers are now in Fortnite. So in this video, I will be going over every single Power Ranger, all the stuff that comes with them, their emotes, reactivity, etc, etc. So if you're as excited for Power Rangers to be in Fortnite as I am, then yeah. It's such a weird collab, though, that I did not expect to happen. And I mean, obviously I haven't watched, like, Power Rangers in eons and eons and eons, but still, it's cool that they're in the game anyway. So as you can see, I have Tommy Oliver already, who is like the tier 100 of this battle pass. Mistakes were made, don't ask. But anyway, so his pickaxe is the Dragon Dagger, which is also like his dragon, is like flute dagger thing that summoned his Zord. His back bling is his Morpher. So upon eliminations, it will glow green. So his glider, and this is the glider I have for all the Power Rangers because this is the only Power Rangers glider in the game at the moment. There is a contrail, but I kind of forgot to equip it at the moment. So this is the White Tiger Zord. So this is the Power Rangers glider. Why it's not the Dragon Zord, I don't know. But yeah, this is the glider, just a Dragon Zord. So there is also a wrap, which you can't see because I haven't got a weapon equipped at the moment. I'll show that off in a minute. But there is a wrap. There's also a lobby music track, which you also can't hear. But that is basically the Go-Go Power Rangers, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. You know, it's the Power Rangers theme song. It actually does have more lyrics, though. They have added like a bunch of lyrics compared to like the original song. But anyway, so there's also a bunch of emotes. So these actually change depending on the character you have equipped. So there's Morphin Time, which summons like their logo behind them, and does the in background. There's Go-Go Power Rangers, which again makes like they do a different pose each time and then it makes a little explosion behind them. It also dramatically shouts Go-Go Power Rangers. There's a couple of other emotes that I will show off in a moment, but that's pretty much everything with Tommy Oliver. He does have another edit style though, which I am about to show you in a moment. Okay, so for his edit style, he has the White Tiger outfit, so this obviously changes him to make him look white. He has a different pickaxe as well, not that you can see it but very easily, but it has a little tiger head on the hilt. His back bling also changes, so although it looks the same normally, when you get an elimination it now flashes white, not green. He doesn't, although I wish he did, but this edit style does not have any reactivity with, like, the glider. The glider just does exactly the same effect if you use this skin or any other skin, which is kind of a shame. I do wish it, like, I know, flashed a different color or something. His emotes do change, however, so its Morphin Time should now go white, and yeah, it changes the logo behind him. And then the Go-Go Power Rangers makes a white explosion, and he does do a very slightly different pose, I think. It's like virtually the same, but I think it is like very slightly different. So yeah, that's all of Tommy Oliver's stuff. So now we will do Jason Scott, the red Mighty Morphin Power Ranger. So this is the weapon wrap. It changes color depending on what Power Ranger is equipped with it. So currently it's red, but if I equip Tommy Oliver, it would go back to being green. Okay, so he has the Power Sword, which is also the pickaxe used by the, like, Dino, which is also, like, the weapon used by the Megazord 2. He has the Tyrannosaurus coin as his back bling. It's also reactive, and it will make, like, the logo. So for this emote that makes, like, the logo appear behind them, this is basically what the back bling does too. When you get an elimination, the back bling will like grow slightly bigger and then flash really bright. So yeah, his emotes, as I said, do work differently. So this one makes the T-Rex appear. He doesn't have a different glider. As I said, there is no other gliders at the moment. So this emote also changes. So yeah, he does a completely different pose. So these are the other emotes. So there's Zordon's message, which summons a Jonesy version of Zordon that says, "May the power protect you." There's also Uncontrollable Dance, which I think is a reference to that time that they got like pumpkins on their head and were then forced to dance. If you've never watched this TV show, that will make no sense to you whatsoever. But I think that's what this is a reference to. There's also an emote that I completely forgot to show off with Tommy Oliver, but here we are, called the Dragon Daggers song, where they play like the dragon flute, and then it makes a little lightning bolt. Should really make a dragon, but here we are. So yeah, that's pretty much all of the Red Ranger stuff. So now on to Trini, the Yellow Ranger. So none of these other Power Rangers have edit styles. Tommy Oliver is the only one, at least currently. I do wonder if either later on in the season or in another season, some of these Power Rangers will get edit styles, like if the Jason the Red Ranger will get his like golden sort of armor that he temporarily had. That would be quite cool. But anyway, so yep, this is what she looks like. So her back bling is the saber-tooth tiger coin, and her pickaxes are these like daggers. I think called something like the tiger claw daggers. I'm not entirely sure. I can't remember, but something like that anyway. So these are the emotes again. So this one makes the tiger symbol behind her. And then this one makes, obviously, a yellow explosion, and again, a completely different pose. Again, back bling is reactive to eliminations, but otherwise, that's pretty much it. So now we have Billy, the MMPR Blue Ranger. So he has this Triceratops pike, which also has this, like, spear animation, like most of these pickaxes do. His back bling is the Triceratops power coin, which does exactly what the last two back blings did. They just, makes a glowy thing behind them when he gets an elimination. Again, the emotes change. So for this one, it makes the Triceratops symbol behind him. And for this one, it then does again a completely different pose with the blue behind him. So the last two Power Rangers now. So first we have Kimberly, the Pink Ranger. I feel like her helmet is way more white than it should be. But anyway, so she has a bow as her pickaxe. I think this is the first ever bow pickaxe we've had. Correct me if I'm wrong. Because I know Hawkeye had like basically a bow attached to a stick, but I think this is the first like full bow we've had. So this pickaxe is like just genuinely a great pickaxe for a lot of stuff. So again, she has the pterodactyl coin as her back bling, which does exactly the same thing as the other skins. It just glows upon elimination. So again, the emotes are different. So the Morphin Time one, it makes the pterodactyl symbol appear behind her. And for the Go-Go Power Rangers, she again does a completely different pose with a pink explosion. As said, obviously the weapon wrap, again, as I said, changes colour, and as I said, there's obviously no other gliders. So the final Ranger we have here is Zach Taylor, who is the MMPR Black Ranger. So he has this power axe. In the show, it can also turn into a gun. It can't do that in Fortnite, which is kind of a shame, but whatever. Then he has the Woolly Mammoth coin as his back bling, which again makes a sort of glowing symbol-y thing when he gets an elimination. And again, like with the other Power Rangers that I've showcased, his emotes change. So for its Morphin Time, he makes the mammoth appear behind him. I don't know why it's like grey, not black, though. That's weird. And then the Go-Go Power Rangers, he again does a completely different pose with a weird blacky grey explosion behind him. And yeah, that is all of the Power Rangers showcase now. And as I said, the White Tiger Zord is currently the only glider. But yeah, if you enjoyed this showcase, let me know. Please like and subscribe. And if you're picking up any of these Power Ranger skins, please use code Crimson Goat in the Fortnite item shop. It would mean a lot. Thank you very much.